Hello? What is this? A live stream? It's me, the Bandito. It's Dean. I have decided to stream under the helpful words of Nixer from his previous stream. I have not announced this stream, so I don't expect anybody to be here, but I just wanted to... I've been wanting to do this for a while, get back into it. Maybe do a weekly thing. Just do a little something. Because it's been a long time since I've tried to create anything. This music is really sad. This Streamlabs said that this is Minecraft inspired, but it just feels it feels way too depressing. What is... Sure, that works. Turn that down a bit. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the stream, unmute the stream just to hear myself. Okay. Just making sure I'm not too loud. I think we're good to go. Yes, we are. We're playing Minecraft. In case you couldn't tell. Just watching on my other monitor. I don't know if I like the quality of the stream. Maybe it's just that monitor. Yeah. I got two curvy monitors, one that's a lot wider than the other. And of course the wider one is my main one. But it really doesn't look good when you put it on Streamlabs, so I am playing in windowed mode, because otherwise we would get a really weird widescreen effect going. But we are back. We're on the JFS. I've hardly played at all since the last UHC, which was the last stream I did. Actually, that's not entirely true. I played a lot since the last UHC. I just haven't played a lot in the last, month or so. I should also warn that in this new apartment that I'm in, here in Iowa, the walls are a little bit on the thin side, and while I have not heard any questionable activities, there tends to be some occasional commotion, somebody stomping across the floor. Okay, I had my shield up all day. But he shot himself. There could be some noises from other people as they come and go. So, on here, there's really only one thing I've been working on this entire time, and it's essentially finished. I'm just waiting for the next update, which is supposed to add in the chiseled bookshelf, which will give me the ability to use those as a redstone item. You can see in the distance loading in, just barely. But yeah, I'm waiting on the chiseled bookshelves so that I can use it for the final touch. I think I have literally everything else ready to go. So let's go take a walk and see what I did. We're not going to go inside, because that's not for our eyes, at least not until later, because Nixer, Shawson, and Jay have been forced upon from me to embark on an adventure, and this is where they will be going. To the Temple of the Cat. If you remember the Temple of the Dog, if you've seen any of my content in the past, that was like maybe a bit of a prototype idea. This was something that kind of spiraled out of control, to be honest. It's not the best looking thing in the world, as per usual. That's my trademark. That's like the slogan for all my builds. It's not the best looking thing in the world. But yeah, basically, I wanted to build the Jaguar head, and so while I was waiting for the last UHC to begin, I looked up a blueprint and started working on it. And then as I was working on it, I realized that there is no backside to this structure. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta put something on the back of it. And so I made the building. That's where I got this idea of I'm gonna make some sort of ancient ruins kind of thing. I do like the design on the walls. I think that came out pretty well. Definitely breaks up the monotony of breaks up the monotony of the stone bricks, I think. So some like partially built into the hillside. I was kind of hoping I could use the hillside more, but I probably should have done one more layer up top. I just kind of did a quick roof. You can't even see it from here, but it looks pretty neat. It's also kind of a weird shape because this part sticks out, but there's a reason for that, which I cannot show. But yeah, it started as one thing. I keep glancing over at the other screen. It started as just building a Jaguar head, and at the same time, I did one of my I created like a little mini adventure for Jay, Red Star Jay, to do, where all he had to do was like decipher this book and then go to where I told him to, and he would get a book with song lyrics on it because I like music way too much, and I like really cool song lyrics, and I just feel the urge to share them with the world. And so yeah, it started doing that, and then that spiraled out of control, and the two things kind of came together. They spiraled right into each other, and became this. So now, Jay, Nixer, and Shawson, once the new update comes out, they will get to go into the temple and do whatever the temple has them do. But as you can see, is currently sealed, and will remain so until the next update, which I don't know when that is. So, but that's it. That's all I've done on here. Spent pretty much all my time on that. I guess we can run into Shoptown real quick and take a look at what's going on there. But yeah, yeah, it's been a while. There's been a lot of talk on from a few people from the server, I guess, about like wanting to get some sort of activity back on the server, because it's been pretty dead for a while, and we're trying to figure out ways to come up with ideas that will generate interest in at least a few people who would, you know, hopefully inspire them to play more regularly. But we're still working on that. So for me, yeah, I think that conversation alone, kind of generated enough interest for me to get back on here, because there was part of that temple that I showed that I hadn't finished for quite a while that I wanted to get done. This is not the way, but I need to put this bow in here somewhere. Yeah, that's good. Wait, what? Wait, what? Why do I have an infinity bow on me? I picked up that from a skeleton. Where did that come from? Is that... Did that come from another skeleton? So I was fighting a few last night. I guess I have a new infinity bow. It's fine with me. Infinity Punch 1 does sound like a random combination of enchantments, so... So, streaming. Maybe I'll do this every Tuesday. But I'm definitely going to be doing a stream on Saturday because we're doing UHC Season 36. It'll be chosen teams of 2. I believe we're doing the always closing world border, so it will close from the beginning of the season, which will be neat. I have no idea who's going to be there because we never got a sign-up sheet going. So, I guess we will have to wait and see. I believe Oscillate said he might attend, which would be cool. So hopefully he does. We haven't seen him in a while. But, I assume the usual suspects will be there. So, I will be there. I assume Shawson will. Jay should be there. Boo should be there. And maybe Killer, maybe. That's about it. That's all I can... I'm sure I'm missing somebody, but we usually get a fair few people. I can drink some water. Icy water. Oops. Alright, Spawn Town. But yeah, be pretty cool. So yeah, that's new. I heard Nixer and Muck were working on something up there. I think that's for the mushrooms. I was actually wondering what was going on with that because we used to have a mushroom just hanging out, like literally hanging out over Spawn Town, and nothing was done with it. But now I guess we're doing something about it. So, also good to see this path was finally completed. I took down my shop yesterday because I don't know, just didn't feel like I needed to have it up anymore, I guess. Maybe I'll put something new in its place, but this is where the dragon egg used to be. Something happened to the dragon egg. From what I remember, it got punched and it teleported to a mystery location and possibly despawned. I think the working theory is that, or at least my theory is that the dragon egg probably teleported to a spot where it couldn't land on anything, maybe over a torch or something, and then it fell on it, popped off as an item, and then despawned before anybody could find it. That's my guess. Could also have happened to... There's a lot of moss underneath our bases, so it could have just fallen on some moss carpet and popped off and then despawned. So there's a lot of possibilities there. I don't think it's anywhere underneath us. I actually actually took it upon myself at one point to dig out pretty much the entire potential area that it could have teleported to. I looked up on the Minecraft wiki, and it said, like, the egg could teleport anywhere within these dimensions, and so I dug those entire dimensions and did not find it. So it either despawned or somebody has it. But we'll never know. we got that going. Wonder if there's going to be more to that. I know Nixer said that he wanted to see more builds, more stuff going on around Spawn Town. He's hoping for more roads around the map as well, and that's actually something that I want to work on next. While I wait for the next update, is to build some roads, and more specifically, we would have to go back to our base, but more specifically, I want to build a highway around the ocean that my base is at. So it's just going to be a place, just going to be a road and run around, and then from there, maybe I could connect it to a base or two that's nearby. So that's my working idea right now. But this is going to be something by the looks of it. Yep, railway station. I think Jay said that they might do railway station to a bunch of places. So Natane Mountain. So alright, so I guess I can go through my life update stuff. I don't see much else going on here. Let's see. Not much has happened. Alright, that's it. We're done. I mean, that's pretty much almost the legit truth. I've been working and doing my master's degree classes. I'm starting my third class. It actually started yesterday, but I got a head start on it last week because apparently you get a week off after each class. So, those have been going well, although this class is gonna suck because it's basically just English composition. It's actually about English language usage in creative writing stuff, and I already hate it. I did all of the quick stuff already, and now I get to suffer through everything else. So, but yeah, so that's going on. Work is work. It's been slow because of the winter. Nothing much to say about that. I have been sick like 3 times since my birthday. And I think each time, no, I've had the flu on my birthday, and then like a few weeks later, I think, like maybe the beginning of January or something like that, I got a cold. I caught a cold, and then there's Panda. And then just recently, I have finished being sick with I guess salmonella poisoning. I had a stomach bug because I did not wash my hands too well when cooking last week. And so that was cool, I guess. So it feels like every other paycheck I get is a little bit less than it should be because of the I should not have started this at night. It's a little bit less than what it should be because of the illnesses I keep getting. So it's a little annoying. Instead, I should actually bring a bed, and I should also show off the plan before I continue. A little bit all over the place today. Excuse me, sir. Ouch. But yeah, life is pretty boring at the moment. But let's take a look at the map here before I continue. So, this is the ocean. This little donut kind of looking ocean thing. Although it's kind of a weird shield shape, I guess. I don't know what to name this ocean. Maybe we could figure that out at some point. But what I want to do is do a highway all the way around the shoreline, in which we are up here on the upper left, and we're actually going to specifically start right up here where the crosshairs are. And the plan right now is cut through the jungle here, across this little bit here, and then we're basically going to go behind the mountain here. And then we got an island hop across the swamp, and that's going to be kind of annoying. And then we're going to come down into this area, cut through this terrain down here along this island, and then swing up this way, right up through here, cut along the sand in this area, right through here, across through the roof forest, and then back through the sparse jungle back to here. And that should be a nice little highway to get through all of this. Funny thing was that right here, these islands are kind of separated from the actual mainland here, but kind of feel like it would be cooler to go this way, to be honest. Or maybe we could go down through here. I don't know. I guess we'll decide that when we get to it, but right now we're going to start in this area and deal with this, I guess. Or we're going to get the hard part out of the way first, maybe? So, I want to get a bed. Even though there's other people online, I think I can sleep by myself. So, don't I have an extra bed anywhere? Yes. And I will I'll bring these just in case I need them. Alright, I got beehives in here. There's bees in these beehives, which I will do something with in the future. Give him a new home at some point. Okay. Shovel. I think my tool chest, yeah, tool chest is full. So toss it in here. And then we'll chuck these in here. Everything else is good. I will deal with the zombie flesh. Okay. Alright, it's still nighttime. Oh, sun's about to come up. So yeah, we are starting right there. I already kind of got started, and then I was like, oh god, drowned heads. I guess that's what's gonna fill up my inventory. Mob heads. So we got 3 phases of this, which will be clearing out the terrain, kind of laying out the general path, and then we got to light it up as well as the surrounding area, make it safe, and then we can build the road itself. So we're not going to be doing any building just yet, but we shall get to it eventually. So, but as you can see, started just cutting right through here, right into this little patch of jungle. And so we are basically about here. I'm going to put planks down along the middle as we head along. And opened up. There. Yeah, we gotta clear out some of this before we can do anything else. So let's see what else is going on in life to get it all out of the way. I got a vacation coming up. Very timely for me to start streaming when I get a vacation looming, I guess. But it's gonna be great. Or it should be great. We'll see. Because the plan is... my god, these zombies. So, I got one of two things that I'm going to be doing for this vacation. There's the safe plan and the crazy fun plan. The safe plan is I'm going to rent a car for the week in a couple weeks. And on Wednesday, I will hit the road and drive out to Colorado, spend a couple days there, and then probably drive back. Hang out with a friend while I'm there, and just have a grand old time. And the rest of the week that I have that rental car, I might just use to, like, get groceries at Walmart instead of the local grocery store, because while it's great having a local grocery store, this music's very dramatic. Well, it's great to have a local grocery store. It's more expensive over there. Walmart would just be nice to get some food on the cheap, because milk is like twice as expensive at the local grocery store than it is at Walmart for some reason. It's like hovering around $5, whereas milk at Walmart is like $2.50. Although I found, okay, Southern, I have found out that might be becoming lactose intolerant. Might already be there, which my dad is lactose intolerant, so it makes sense. I believe it can be inherited, and if so, either way, it seems like I have it. So I've been drinking like lactose-free milk and using that instead of regular milk. Looks like we're gonna try to go more or less straight this way. Looks like we're gonna have to curve off though, more that way-ish. So the exact design of this road is going to be, I don't know what I'm gonna build the road out of yet. It's probably gonna be wood, but I don't know if it's gonna be like a fully structured road, or if I'm gonna make it more of a path. I think highway is kind of a loose term in this sense. So, but anyways, yeah, the safe plan is to just go straight to Colorado, whereas the crazy plan that I got in mind is to rent a car for the week and immediately, well, I would rent it on Sunday night, and then Monday I would hit the road and just drive in a huge loop around the country. Not around the entire country, that's too much to do in a week, but I would basically drive south to southeastern Oklahoma, right next to the Arkansas state line. And then that would be like my Monday drive. And then Tuesday, I would turn westward, and drive out to all the way out to New Mexico. You know, not all the way into the heart of any of these states, unless I'm passing through them. But you know, go to New Mexico, and then on Wednesday, I would turn north and go into Colorado, where I would spend a couple days with my friend in Colorado. And then Thursday, I would still be there. And then Friday, I would continue north into Rapid City, South Dakota. This is a vacation that I wanted to do back in November, to go up to South Dakota. And then basically I would spend the weekend there, where I would poke into like Montana and Wyoming and North Dakota. Although the route that I'm going to take to get to South Dakota would take me through Wyoming anyways. So, and then from there, I would come back home, in which I would briefly touch into Nebraska. And also on my way down to Oklahoma, I would pass through a little sliver of Kansas. So in doing so, if I do this just right, I think I can do I can touch like 10 or 11 states in a week. And these are not small states either. It's not like driving around the Northeast. These are some big old states. And some of these are going to be like some pretty huge technicalities. Like passing through Kansas is literally just going to be the most eastern sliver of Kansas that I can touch. And same with Nebraska. I'm just going to like cut through just a small portion of it. But my goal is to get through as many states as possible during that trip. So yeah, if I start in Iowa, I'm gonna hit up, I'm counting this on my hands, so it'd be Iowa, I would cut through Missouri a little bit, Kansas a little bit, I would probably even touch a little bit of Arkansas, Oklahoma, I would cut across the northern Texas Panhandle to get into New Mexico, and then I would go into Colorado, through Wyoming, into South Dakota, so that's 10, and then I could, while I'm in South Dakota, I can pop into North Dakota and Montana, and then touch Nebraska on the way home. So it's 13 states right there, and I'm pretty sure like 7 or 8 of them I've never been to. You subtract Colorado, Missouri, Arkansas, so we're down to 10. Remove Iowa, obviously. Yeah, that would be 9 of the 13 states that I've never been to. So, absolutely insane. And the question that might be on people's minds is, how would I fund this? And it's because of the good old irresponsible living life to the fullest style that I've been doing all of my life, in which basically every time I start a class, my student loan applies, and it applies a little bit too much, and I get a refund from it. And the plan is, the assumption is that that refund for this class should arrive within the next week. And my vacation is in 2 weeks. So, assuming that... Okay, why can't I get in here? Hello? Thank you. So yeah, assuming that it arrives on time as expected, that's what will determine how big this trip is going to be. So it will be the difference between going straight to Colorado in the middle of the week and then going home, and doing this gigantic loop where I hit up like a quarter of the states in this country. I don't know if that's exactly, well, 50 divided by 4 is, well, half of 50 is 25, and half of 24 is 12, so, yeah, that's a quarter of the country. So it's crazy. It'll definitely be the biggest drive I've ever done ever. Oh, big tree. But, I really want to do it. The idea popped in my head as simply, I could have the money to do this. That was like the idea that popped in my head. That's how it manifested, was just, you know, when I get this refund, I could probably see a lot of the country. Turns out I can't. It actually kind of bloomed a little bit more than that. The original plan was that I was going to drive down to Austin, Texas, and see another friend of mine, but those plans kind of fell through. As I was preparing those plans, I might do a split here is what I'm thinking. As I was getting those plans together, I thought about doing a double vacation where I would drive down to Texas for a few days, and then I would drive home for one day, and then I would spend the weekend in South Dakota and do that whole thing, in which I would be able to mark off like 7 new states or something like that. And then once I was preparing for that, and as the idea started to fall through, the new idea started manifesting in my head. It's like, if I have the money to do a double vacation, what if I did just one big old vacation where I just rent a car for the week? I already have the car reserved for the week, so I can literally go anywhere with it. I should have brought the maps with me, I think. That would have been a good idea. We're still close enough to home that I can just go get them. I'm gonna go get them. Ooh, spooky. So yeah, it's a crazy idea, but I want to have fun. I want to have fun with life. So even if it means I struggle financially because of it, I have an ocelot. I don't care. I don't know why I cared. I can put some of this stuff away. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I've kind of given up on the idea that I'm gonna be financially sound anytime soon. And I'm just kind of embracing the idea of just enjoying life and having fun. And as long as I have enough money to pay the bills in the meantime, then I'm good. So this is why I brought the ender chest. Alright, maps. I will not take the middle piece. I will take the middle piece. These are not in any order. made a mistake. Made a mistake. No. 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 Yes. So it's like that. I don't know where that is. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes down here somewhere. I don't know where that is. This is like here. This must be down here. This must be this corner. So what are you? You're up here. It's kind of more here, isn't it? Yeah, I see. Uh-huh. It's really more like this. Yeah. And then this is up a little higher. E. This is the little blit kind of thing. Little bit that. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now we got that. Maybe I should take these with me. I'll take these with me. Because I could, like, set them back up. I'll put them in the ender chest. As a matter of fact, since we're only on this section, we should, let me make some room here. So we'll do this. So it looks like that. This is the one we're currently on. Okay. Fancy. But yeah, that adventure is going to be nice. Tax season's also happening. I have not got my WTs yet, so I haven't been able to do my taxes yet. That's it. That's all I got. The apartment's coming along nicely. I've actually been able to, like, furnish my apartment. In previous like housing situations, I've never really had to furnish anything. Like, the first apartment I ever had in Tennessee, I just never did. You know, I didn't really have the money for it for a while. And by the time I started, I don't think I ever had the money for it, to be honest. But there's definitely a point in time where I was like, okay, this is kind of pointless. I shouldn't even bother trying to save up money for furnishings. Especially when it became an idea that I was going to, like, move again. And the plan back then was I was going to move every year anyways. So when I got invited to move to Massachusetts with a couple friends of mine, which way am I going? Can I cut this way? I think this is where I wanted to cut. Yeah. So we're actually going to cut right through here, which is good because it's already like wide open in this area. So then comes the first real challenge, is getting through the swamp here. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight this way. But yeah, Massachusetts, friends gave me a bed, I had a room, didn't really need much else, I had all the things I needed. And same thing when I moved back to Tennessee. I was a roommate in a room, and let's say 4 wide gap. I was a roommate in a room, had my own bed, had all the stuff I needed, just use my friend's stuff in the rest of the house. No worries there. And then when the pandemic hit, I moved back to my late grandmother's house with my aunt, and again, had all the stuff I needed already. Then when I moved to Minnesota, I was basically in student housing. The apartment was basically fully furnished, so didn't need a bed, didn't need anything else. And so this is the first time since I first ever moved out on my own that I've had to buy my own furniture. And this is the first time ever that I'm actually buying my own furniture. So I can actually like work on calling a place a home. So but yeah, looks like we're going to go straight this way. Why are we got lyrics on this song? That tree can stay. What if I just did a lily pad bridge? Well, that could work. Except if somebody just so much as breathes wrong on it, it'll be a problem. I don't like the sky. So then we hit here, in which we then have to go uphill. Sun setting. I gotta... Let's not... I don't know, that song was a little weird. I'd rather have something groovy like this. Much better. And it's raining. Boop. So yeah, we'll cut this way. This is phase 2, isn't it? No, we're not off the map yet. But once we get past this bit of land here, like, we're going to be doing a lot of, we're going to be on the shallow roads, or shallow waters, I should say. Shallow roads? What? You can tell I haven't done this in a while. Not that I've ever been good at words, but it seems especially not great right now. So yeah, from like this point on, we will have to kind of island hop our way down. Although, yeah, I think we're gonna try to curve over to there, by the looks of it. Which means little this way. So probably gonna cut across the ravine here and kind of curve it off that way. Excuse me. So this is a perfect time to collect some coal. I'm surprised I never put respiration on my helmet. It's like I keep thinking I should do that, but I never do. There's a lot of coal in this ravine. I should just stay down here, I think. Because I can, like... mine this coal properly in peace. If I do this. Boop, boop, doo, 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 doo. So yeah, I guess life is going pretty well right now. There's not much to talk about, and I guess no news is good news. In terms of furnishing the apartment, I need a better dining table already. The one that I got, it's supposed to be this kind of fold-away dining table. You, like, roll it out, and then it unfolds, and it's pretty neat. But the materials provided for me are horrendous and really bad, and I had a horrible time trying to put the table together because the screws were made of paper and would strip at the slightest bit of resistance and at the first beat of any top 40 song. And so it's together, it's sitting in my little dining area right now, but only half of it is really usable because the other half wobbles like crazy. So I can't use it. I mean, I could sort of use it if I have one guest over, then I can use it. I can sleep. I'm going to. I don't know why I didn't. So, that's cool, I guess. But, I got a bed. I got a proper bed now. The bed frame is very basic, and if you're not careful, it will, slice your leg open, because it's got, like, exposed bolts and screws and whatnot, which is apparently by design. But, it's my bed. It's a proper bed. It's mine. And, I can, I guess, upgrade it in the future. So, the middle of it's right here. I do kind of like the lily pad idea, but I would need to collect a lot of lily pads to make it work. Although, can I bone meal a lily pad? I don't think I've seen a skeleton on this night. Just checking in, checking stream, making sure it's all good. So this should be good. This is gonna have to go down. I'll get rid of those. And then from here, we have to go that way. That's the tough part. I guess from here, look at the map. Yeah, I can either go directly this way, which is probably preferred, because the alternative is to go out to those islands and then turn, but maybe I want to go directly that way. So it does mean we will have to go out into deeper waters unless we somehow head like through here. Like through this way. I guess that's fine. Through there. That works, I guess. Right on through here. Just clear out any confusion. Maybe I can do a lily pad bridge. Just need one more. So we'll do like through like this way. Do I want to swing around the tree? Like through here? So I could go like this way. Like that. And then go here. This will need to be lit up. Nope. And then again, do we cut straight across or do we swing around? Do we go this way? There's a bit more of a gradual thing going on there. Either way, we're gonna have to cross this deep water to get across. Maybe we'll just go directly over. I think we could do an official bridge from here. So, see if we can. We'll collect these and see if we can line them up. So from here, That's not directly across. If we went from here, it would be more direct. Okay. So... from here... Yeah, this is more directly across. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. So it'd end right there. Nice. I'll just do this. I don't know. So then, yeah, this will be the other side. And then we can just kind of bring it up this way. To here. And this is the end of page 1. Yeah. So we gotta continue south from here. Yeah. So, okay. So we would go roughly this way. And then we would have to come down there. And then do we do like a full-on bridge? Or do we want to bring it down like over here? Might do a full-on bridge. Because directly across that way is, right across that way is a bit of an island. So yeah, I would have to go directly that way, I think. Have a sleep. I believe Panda and Nixer are working on something underground. I think they call it the Arcave, I think it is called. Which is a play on arcade and cave, in case you can tell. So yeah, they're doing a big old arcade area with shops and games and fun, I guess, hopefully. Funny thing is, I have no idea where this arcade is. Absolutely no clue. When I was trying to get Nixer to do the adventure, I left the chest for him to embark on his adventure in his spawn base. So, because I was going to leave it where he is currently working, but couldn't figure out where the arcade is. So, just fine. I'm sure it'll be... I don't know if it's a secret location, but if it is, it should be revealed once it's ready. Although I'm pretty sure other people already know where it is. I just never figured it out, because I've only been able to pop in for his live streams on occasion. So I think I was able to, I think he streams on Saturdays, and I work Saturdays. But I was able to watch his most recent stream on Saturday because I was sick with my stomach bug. So it's gonna touch this little island, going directly from here. So from here, where do we go? Do we go that way? Or do we continue this way? Yeah. Because this right here is the island that I was looking at. Pretty much everything. Yeah, maybe I should go that way. There's a thin strip of land right next to it that we could follow. And then bridge over to that other little island further south. Southwest, specifically. And then just follow that string. So I guess we're gonna go this way. And, go that way. Yo. So, boop. Mug's gonna say something weird, isn't he? Or did he, no, he already said hi. Okay. Thought he was gonna say something weird. You never know with that guy. So now I don't think I can sleep properly. So maybe I spoke too soon. Actually, this should go... I don't know why I'm trying to do this. It should honestly just swoop right through the middle here. This way. And then when we get here... Oh. Then when we get here... This was the... Yeah, that's the strip of land I was looking at. So if I followed that, then we would basically go this way to here. So I had the right idea, just a little too early. We would just swing this way. So over this island, maybe more centered this way to here, and then yeah, then we can cut through here and go this way. You can see where we're trying to get to over there, and that pillar is the stronghold to the end. So from here, the next bit of land is there, that we're looking at. So we would probably want to loop this way. And just kind of cut here. But do I want to go straight there? Because see, I could just kind of snake around this way. And then do a little bridge here. So it'd be kind of slithery over this way. So probably yeah, probably cut through here. Yeah, probably cut this way. So we'll get a little slithery through here. Just kind of snake on through. Yeah. We'll come along this way. And then we'll go this way to here. And then we can cut across on the lily pads. Which will be, again, kind of diagonal. If I go directly diagonal, then we'll go around the tree. We could split the tree or something. Like that. And more weird vines. There we go. So that would put us right here, in which at this point is our next question mark. Actually, not really. Well, yeah. So you can see we got a big island here. We could go directly to it, or we could continue to cut this way. If we go directly to it, we would have more solid ground to work with, I guess, which would be more useful. It'd probably make more sense to just go straight there. So we go this way. Nope. Alright. Someone's already sleeping. So we would go right on through here. Bump, 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 bump. That put us right here. So yeah, I can make just a beeline for this bit of land here, because on the map it looks like it at least sort of connects to where we're trying to go. Right here, this chasm can be a proper bridge. Probably fill in this pond a bit along the way, but the idea would be to just go straight on across here, or we can even start the bridge there. I think we get the point with this, though. To there. To here. And then we can probably cut this down. Just get it out of the way. So yeah, we can actually just swing it right through this lowland area. Be perfect. Just swing it through here. And then, yep, we just cut it that way. So, like, right about here, go straight on through. Maybe a little bridge here. Like that. I like this. Just this nice open terrain. That in line, yep. Because that takes us. We could probably do like a little bit of a curve here. Or we kind of go this way. Yeah. Because then we get out here to page 3. Which I believe this one, yeah. Okay. Let's get out onto the page. Pretty much here. Yeah, we'll have to turn a little bit to the right. Cut that way. Oh. I almost forgot. Do I have my bed? Yeah, okay. That would have been bad. So yeah, from here, I don't know why this sand's up. Get out of here. Single sand. And we could have like a little offshoot that takes us to the stronghold. Let's fill this in. Thank you. Wow. Made it worse because now the water's moving. But at least here we can just kind of go this way a little bit. And then I kind of want it to go and cross like over here. This looks like a better bridge spot. Yeah. Because now we're there. And then we can kind of come in this way. And then we turn it this way. Here. We could again come this way and then just kind of bridge across right here. Little bridge. That puts us on this land. And then we would continue to follow this nice, beautiful, wide open terrain. Boop, boop. Now along here, especially at this point, we would have to probably either terraform a little bit, maybe go that way. I think it would be better to swing this way, right? Across the hilltop. Because then we can come along here. Like so. Just cruise right along this. Take in all the views. Maybe shave this down a bit. Yeah. The highway's gonna look nice. Okay. Here's Naxer. Hello, Naxer. Making a highway around the ocean. Alright, page 4. What's this one? Yep. I'm making roads! Yeah, it's not connecting to anybody yet. Actually, it can on the northeast corner. This is the southwest corner, but way over there, I think Smidge is over there. I can connect to. So I can do the thing that you said that we should do, Naxer. I can do the thing. There's also some weird, crazy, looks like Biggest Killer-esque contraptions going on across the river from me as well. But I don't know if I want to connect to that, because I don't know what's going on there. But I'll probably connect to Smidge's base. But, yeah, we're making roads. I don't know what to name this road. It's going to be like the Great Shield Ocean Highway or something like that. But right now I'm just kind of mapping out the general direction. And then phase 2 will be building it and securing it. Yeah, write stuff on Discord. You could like maybe make a Google Doc of ideas that you can just kind of pencil stuff in on every so often, and then like link it and have it pinned on Discord. That way you could like write down ideas. I was gonna suggest you could leave it open for other people to write down ideas as well, but that could end badly. I don't know. Or it could end really well. I don't know. Maybe people will actually provide ideas. But I was also thinking people might meme on it. So let's have a sleep. So So this section, yeah, we're basically just gonna hug the coast. We're just gonna go whoop right that way. So, yeah. Where were we? We were here. Nope, that's not a torch. So we'll go. I'm gonna get Luffy'd again. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if I looked at the sign-up sheet, I would still find some Luffy's in there. Or the Marge faces, or... I'm pretty sure I have not found every single one of those. Pretty sure that village is dead at this point. I don't think anybody's there anymore. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's still people there. I've only passed through it a couple times, so maybe they're okay. Maybe we should check in. We swing up this way. And then right about here, raise the volume of my voice. How's that? I keep, is that any better? I turned it up a little bit. I can turn it up more if I need to. Okay. My second screen is like literally 90 degrees from the first one, directly to my left. So when I look at chat, I'm like turning away from the mic as well. Let's see. So swing that way. All right, let's see what the village is doing. I know I've already looted it. I'm pretty sure. Yep, looks pretty quiet. Ooh, it's even been... Oh, no, we got a guy. Yeah, I think you're further... that way, maybe? Like, this loop is not terribly far from spawn. So I guess there's a couple people in town. Hello. Oh, you got washed away here. Can I can help you, I guess. There. Now you can protect your city. Because, I don't think you want to be... Well, okay. You like it down here? Something along the river here? Yeah, it is very wide open. Like, I'm pretty much the only one along this entire coast that has built in this area. But yeah, out here, look at all this prime, wide open real estate here. Specifically over here, you got this nice big old mountain, nice big old hill right here to work with. So now that there's a road going through it, maybe it'll attract some attention to the area. Just gonna have the road cutting right through there. This could be a highway exit. Right here. We already got a village going on, and it could work. Connect these people to the rest of civilization. They can commute to the city for work. Go to their 9-to-5 jobs. It'd be great. Urbanization is coming, so I hope they're ready. So let's get back to the highway. I left off right there. So we will swing right through this way. That's fine. More or less. Maybe I'll, yeah, cut through the trees. Why is there people talking in this song? Oh, that song is about over anyways. There's 2 lava lakes here, right? Yep. I believe that's been cleared out. Where am I connecting it to? I am looping it around this entire ocean. Actually, you can set frames on the ground, right? Yeah. I'll put all my maps together. How did I have this? Was it like this? So, yeah, I'm basically just connecting the entire ocean in a big loop. So this is the middle of the ocean. So the idea is to just do a loop all the way around the ocean here. And then Smitje is like right up in this area. So I could do like a little side road connecting there. That will connect to the loop. And then Shaston said he's near, I guess, down here somewhere. And so we could do a road connecting to the loop from down here. And anybody else who's nearby. I know there's another ocean on this side, basically over there. That's where we did Shaston's part of the little mini adventure. I think it's like right out that way or something. So it's a neat little ocean. The fact that it's just this little shield looking weird blob thing. But so that's the idea. I wanted to do this for a while, but then I did nothing for a while, and then I built the temple. Oh, did you see the temple yet? Yeah, there's a lot of oceans. Oh no, I messed this up. No, I didn't. I think I need this one anyways. Did you see the temple? I showed it right at the beginning of the stream, so maybe not, but if you missed it, then I might show it on the way back, because we're gonna pass by there anyways. But you'll have to remember it, because that's where you're going when the temple opens in the next update. So. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll show it again once we get around to it. But yeah, that's where you guys will be going next. It's currently sealed. And I finished it yesterday. So it has been sealed off until we can get the chiseled bookshelves in. It is functional, so I could just make you guys do it anyways. I would just replace the chiseled bookshelves with, like, I guess hoppers, maybe. But I kind of want to play with the new stuff. So we can wait. Long-term storytelling, I guess. And then maybe if I figure out anything to do, we can continue it even further. I had thoughts of potentially somehow roping Mukluk into it with his Temple of the Dog thing that I made him do. But I don't know how to do it yet. So, it's just an idea of, like, maybe he could get involved. I think it would be funny if I made him, like, the final boss for you guys to defeat. But I'm kind of spoiling it already. So maybe it won't work that way. But it would be funny if I could, like, do some sort of storyline where I bring two groups of people together unknowingly. But now that you know about it, I would probably do it anyways. But it'll be funny. It'll be neat. Maybe. If I do it right. Because we know me. I can get the coordinates completely swapped. And you guys will be lost forever. So that's why I'm doing structures like this instead of, like, full-on go to these coordinates kind of adventures. Because boy, is it so easy to mess up something like that. This is a perfect bridge area. I do be solving chords. It's so annoying too, because it's like everything this is another village. Everything seems to be perfect and looks so great, and then you do the thing and you can't figure it out, and then I'm like, what's going on? Why is this not working? And it turns out it's just because I forgot this one little thing, and that's why you playtest. And boy, have I been playtesting this adventure thing. I'm probably going to do it a few more times just to make sure, but I am all but certain everything works the way it's supposed to. So I will check it 100 more times between now and the next update, just to be certain. So it really comes down to whether you guys can figure it out, I guess, by this point. I hope. I hope it all goes off relatively well. This is a weird area, because it's kind of... This is like... If this could be scooched over, this little island could be scooched over a few blocks. That would be great. I could do bridge to here. I could bridge directly to the hill and just bypass the little thing here, I guess. Maybe. Or I could do a tiny bridge here and then just swing the road this way. That's something I can play with in the future. I think you shouldn't... The only way Nixer can get stuck is... Well, I gotta be careful. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, true. Language barrier can be a problem. I don't think you'll have to worry about it in this one. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think Shawson will have the toughest time out of the three of you. That's it. It's shouldn't be too difficult in general, but you have each other for this, so I'm not even in this section. So bridge to there from up here, just straight across that way. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty direct. We're still not on the map yet. But the goal is easy from here. Just follow the road, follow the coast, I mean. Okay, we're here. Good. So yeah, probably bring it up here. And then I can either, maybe I'll loop it that way. Just kind of swing it around like that. Because while we could do a bridge there, I think following the land might be a little better this time. Right through here, which means this tree has to go. To here. And then we bring it back this way. Still don't know what the design of the road itself is going to be yet. I don't know if it's going to be like a glorified path or like a full-on actual road. Oh, we're going to have to cut through proper woods. Okay, this is where it gets challenging again. Probably do a less defined path, considering we're gonna snake around a little bit. So this area I have to scout out a little bit. Maybe come up this way. Then we could cut across here, because we could do a little bridge, and that would be kind of a neat view to come across. So we would swing right in through here. I think these two trees are fine. This one might have to go. It's a little bit too close to where the road would be. I don't know. Don't like that one. Let's not do that one. This one is gonna have to go. Yeah, right through here. So this tree might go. This tree will go. So yeah, we'll do a little bridge here. You get a nice little view of this cave as you cross by. But we actually have to generally go north. So be best to just, honestly, just go right this way. Right through here. This tree will go. And we'll sleep. Oops. And we'll really sleep. Okay. Oh, that's not a torch. That might be filled in. Squeeze through here. Campfire? And no, we had primitive campgrounds out here. We can swing this way. What is going on in this area? What if we went this way, in which this tree goes? Like so. And then we come along here, down this way. This tree goes. And then, yeah, we loop right through here. Right on through here. So what you doing here? Old campfire? Is there a beehive? I guess I'll take you with me. I got a bunch of beehives I need to set up. Mm-hmm. I could do a split path around this tree. That's probably what we're gonna have to do in this area. So we'll do like a little bit of this. And then we can come out of here and cruise along the beach. Like that. And then this part. We'll need the next page. It's not the next page. It's because this goes here. Need this page. Yeah. So it looks like the best option would be to just go straight on through. Because it doesn't look like there's much roof. Not a lot of roof forest through this part. So we could make it a bit easier and just come along through here. And then this tree can go. Like that. This tree will go. So we can cut through here. Maybe do a little bit of weaving. Yeah, maybe trim that tree a bit. We'll kind of squeeze through this spot. Boop. Plane. That's how close to the airport I am. I don't know if you could hear that. Literally, like, I can exit my apartment and see the airport on the other hill. That's how close I am. Dun, dun. Occasionally, depending on the wind direction, I believe that's partially the case, they will send flights down the runway that takes you right over my place, which is actually not that bad considering, because the airport here is not the busiest one in the world. It's actually interesting that I can I'm becoming quite familiar with what exact times are the busiest times at the airport, and any other time besides those, it's practically dead. Like, for example, the 4 o'clock hour, 4 to 5 hour, there's a lot of flights coming in, and so the airport's packed. And then you hit 6 o'clock, and it's dead. And then I think you get another bump around 9 p.m., and then that's about it for the night. I'm pretty sure the airport even closes entirely by that point. So I think it's completely closed by like 11 or something like that. Like, not to the point where you can't get in per se, but there's like no more flights after that point. And all the rental car counters are closed, except for maybe 1 or 2. It's like nothing's going on. But we're gonna cross here. And then we get to my favorite part, bamboo, which I could use in the next update. I got so much bamboo at home that I don't want any of this, but I'm probably going to keep it because I've been clearing out this bamboo forest closer to home, and it's a bit of a pain. I've been using it for fuel. That's how much bamboo I got. And bamboo's not exactly the best fuel source either, so I'm already full. Already full of bamboo. Yeah, I'm glad this airport is not the busiest one. Otherwise, these planes would probably keep me up at night. But I should try to get footage of me walking into work, because I walk directly underneath one of the runways where you can legit just watch planes land like 100 feet or so overhead. It's pretty cool. And like our airport's small enough that like when you pick up your rental car, there's only a chain link fence separating you from the runway at that side of the building. That's it. You can literally just stand there on one side of the fence and watch planes take off on the other side. And there's even a gate that's like right there. Yeah. And when planes taxi, sometimes they'll back up and turn around right at that parking lot, and you can get blown away into the street. So it's really cool. But actually doing renovations. They're adding an entire new terminal area, which is supposed to... It is. It actually genuinely is good for plane fanatics and people who just want to watch a plane take off. And the expansion, I think, is probably going to divert away from that a little bit, because they're building a new terminal on the other side of the airport. And so... And then they're gonna tear down the old one. So the new one is supposed to be a little bit bigger, and it has more room for expansion from what I've heard. But they're gonna tear down the old one once the new one's up. And that's going to kind of move all that fun away. So enjoy it while it lasts. If you ever come to the middle of nowhere, America, like almost literally the middle of the country, let's sleep. So, but I'd rather work at an airport here than, you know, somewhere like Atlanta, the busiest airport in the world, or even like Minneapolis is a bigger airport than here, Minnesota, where I was previously. Have my, yeah. So. Tear that down. Oh yeah, no. I was gonna give a UHC tip, but it's been like a decade. Who am I teaching anymore? Nobody cares about that anymore. I was gonna say, like, people don't like jungles that much because of like this creeper, but these bushes are oak leaves. You can get apples from them. That was my tip. You can get apples from bushes. It is a little scary. It's also surprisingly graphics intensive. I remember when you and I teamed up, Naxer, with Boo. That one time. Anytime we went to the jungle, my OBS panicked. Yeah, the parkour is nice in the jungles. I feel halfway competent until you try to like try to jump off the edge of a tree and you catch your foot on a vine and just fall off the tree instead. But Yeah, it's the one where you were singing. It's the one. It was the "I'm Not Afraid" season. It was the one where Boo stabbed me. Um. Yeah, my was it my computer or was it my OBS? Either one of them. I think it was OBS. Yeah, because the following season. Yeah, that was a fun UHC, except for the ending. The ending was, it was what it was. But my OBS had trouble with the jungle for some reason, and then like the next season, my OBS had trouble with everything on the surface that season, and so I could barely record it. Yeah, it was an ending of all time. It was. It's like I was trying to think of an analogy. It's like watching a movie with a really good climactic fight scene, but then the ending is just the same as every other action scene or action movie. It's the same as the first one. It's like, and I hate that for Killer being so good that he becomes a natural villain. In a way, not a literal villain, but just like all eyes are on him. The target. That's probably the better way to put it. Because he's not a villain, he's just the guy that everybody wants to beat. Or the guy that everybody has to get through if they want to win the UHC. And, yeah. That can definitely take the fun out of it if everybody's rooting against you, I guess. And everybody's disappointed when you win is probably not the best feeling in the world. I do have my regrets for doing stuff like analysis videos on how he's become too good and if him being so good is kind of like hurt people's interests in UHCs. I think I did a video on something like that where it's like, are people just tired of the same thing, the same ending? But it's kind of like, yeah, Fire Eyes. The scariest thing about Fire Eyes is that you never know when he's gonna show up, and then he does, and you know it's over. Yeah, and one of season, I think it was 25. That was the last time we saw him. Last time, no, season 26 was the last time we saw him. But 25, boy, did he look like he was just like toying with you at times. Like he was just kind of running circles. He was fishing, and like. I think he tried. I don't remember correctly, but I think he tried to like lure you across the river to him, and then as soon as you got over, he like ran away again. He like went back across the river or something. But it was like he already knew he was gonna win, like long ago. But that was a crazy season storyline wise. Just how everything came together. Like, I know, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because my memory's not what it used to be. But I believe back on the stream you said something like how you didn't enjoy the fact that everybody kind of painted you and Killer as the target for that season, because of the fact that you two are kind of seen as like the top two to beat. But like from a storyline perspective, it was kind of cool. There was kind of like from a storyline perspective, like that kind of how everything played out was kind of like, I'm trying to find the word for it, but it was really I don't want to say a relief. What's the word? I don't remember the word, but it got a cheer from me, at least from a story perspective. I don't know where to go from here. I guess I gotta swing in that way towards the temple. You're kind of I think I would put you in semi-retired. I think that's the best category right now. Unless you're like fully retired. But like, yeah, I kind of wish we did a free-for-all the last opportunity that we could, but like nobody likes doing free-for-alls. So it just completely got like overlooked. But I would like to see us do at least one more, because I need to get some redemption for that free-for-all as well. For the last one I did, because that's when I got blown up by a creeper. Right when I was ready to go into battle. So yeah, we're at the temple, and here it is. See it from the front. When you guys arrive, you gotta take the entrance here, the boat entrance. You could walk, but it's kind of boring. There's some boats waiting for you. But, this is the place. As you can see, it's sealed. You cannot see inside. It started as just the Jaguar head that I was working on last season, and then I realized there was no backside to it when I was building it, and so I was like, I gotta put something else on it. And then I built a building, and then I made it into this, like, you know, lost temple in the jungle. And then I did the little random thing for Jay, and then that expanded into for all three of you. And now it's become a whole thing. So yeah, it's the Temple of the Cat. Thanks. It's a Jaguar head, but I'm calling it the Temple of the Cat because I have a Temple of the Dog by Spawn. So this is where you'll be going whenever the next update comes out. So the way will be open. Oh, there's no bed here anymore. That's right. But as you can see, the multitude, these gotta be, the flowers are gonna be moved. But I had cows and reeds and bees and all kinds of animals just hanging out, helping me. So yeah, all you gotta do is go to my base and then follow the coast until you find the little entryway, and then you're here. And hopefully it will be fun. I won't be too disappointed if it ends up being really easy for the three of you. I don't expect it to take forever anyways. So if you get through it really easily, that's perfectly fine. Just as long as it works as intended. Ooh, it's a little laggy here. So, it's probably because of all the things going on. So yeah, as long as it works at all, that's perfectly fine with me. I think I tailored each one to your guys' liking and skill levels, so. And skill types, too. That's more specific, but it should be fun, hopefully. So we're almost done here. I could swing it this way through the valley, I guess. Since we're almost done. Yee. Again, not a torch. Don't even need torches right now. So then it would swing here. I could probably just kind of let it go through the valley like so. But then plan it around a Saturday. Yeah. Yes, as long as all three of you can join. I would be working on Saturdays, so I would have to catch the VOD later. Can't go this way. Force them to join. I mean, they gotta do it anyways if you want to complete the thing. You can't do it. You literally cannot complete it without them. So I don't like, yeah. Like, all three of you need to complete it together to reap the rewards. So, and you literally, well, you probably could do it alone if you run all over the place, maybe, and do their parts for them, but that's not what, that's not what you should do. But, it would be funny, but not intended. How long have I been streaming? Because we're almost done here. 2 hours. Perfect. So, I don't think I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. Why is this the most difficult part? Okay, let's back it up to here. Yeah, we'll back it up to here. Let's scout ahead. Finish this up. I'm glad that doing just scouting out the loop here took about 2 hours. Oh, yeah. I could have cut through the valley. Duh. Okay. We're cutting through the valley. So, not this one. This one. I think this is the way I was going originally, too. So, we'll just follow the torches. Right on through here. Right through this little spot, which means this tree's gonna have to go. Or maybe not. Maybe, yeah, it's gonna have to go. Fancy. So then we swing through here. Right over this way, up and over the hill. Maybe more directly here. No, it can come around this way. Right through here. And back to where we started. We did it. We made the loop. Phase 1 has been complete. We've mapped out the entire route. And so the next phase of it is figuring out what type of path and designing it. Maybe. So we'll probably be doing that like over the following weeks. Maybe, I don't know if I'll do a little bit of it off camera. Maybe I'll just do resource stuff off camera. Maybe I'll work on other things off camera that might work into future adventures, maybe, if I get ideas, maybe. Never know. I guess this song is fine, because we're basically done here. Oops. Happy people actually want to do some of the stuff you brought up? Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to do a road like this for a while. That's why I made the maps in the first place. But with you bringing it up again, it was like, yeah, I could still do that. So, yes, you're a big inspiration for this. And for streaming in general. Because you told me to just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf said. And so I went and did it. So, it's thanks to you that I'm doing this. Doing this stream and doing the road. It's all your fault. So, thanks. 2, 3. Dun, 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 dun. But let's put that there. Yeah. Yeah, starting's the hardest part. Although for me, sometimes it's running out of steam partway through. It's like, I gotta get it done soon, or else I'll, like, get bored, or get tired of it and want to do something else. Which is almost what happened with the temple there. Because I was, like, almost done with it. I had, like, one little bit to do. And then I, like, stopped for a while. Because, I don't know, I just didn't want to... I didn't even play Minecraft for the longest time. Until I, became inspired again, so... Bed goes back, apple... I'm gonna redo this whole storage room someday. That's gonna be on my list. By the way, you got your boats right there. Those are your boats. Whenever we get to do the adventure, they will be waiting for you. Toss those in there. And I think we're good. So, yeah, that's probably going to do it for this stream. We've got about 2.5 hours in. And we started the loop on the highway. The maps have updated as well, so that's a double win. So, yeah. Next week, around the same time, Tuesdays, noon Central Time, so 1 p.m. Eastern. Translate that into whatever time you're at. So, yeah, I'm glad that you were able to pop in. Glad Shawson was able to pop in for a minute. And, yeah, next week we'll probably continue this. Probably work on, like, this upper corner. So, yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. And I shall see you all in the next one.